Please make sure you subscribe and you follow me on all my social media. Welcome to my first Halloween video. My base is ready, it's foundation, concealer, and I got a lot of inspiration from this tank top. I did print out a photo that I wanted to reference. For the main colors in this palette, I will be using this color palette and several concealer brushes like these. Once I have the first color down, I'm going to mix from the color palette the teal blue and the navy blue to make a light blue. What's great about this color palette is that it's very affordable, it's from Amazon, and you can mix in whatever colors are missing. At this point, I am just putting down the colors that I want. With the pink and blue from this palette, I can mix it on the back of my hand and create a purple. Notice I keep an eye on the reference butterfly that I chose. I'm gonna do the other eye really quick and a lot closer. That way you don't miss out on any details. I use the makeup wipe to wipe off the excess of the blue and green so that I can add the pink. Some of the shadows from this palette I'm going to use to set the colors. Because the paint is oil-based, it will crease if you leave it on its own, so setting it is a must. At this point, to get the best pigment, I'm using packing brushes and packing motions. You can definitely use whatever shades you have. After packing as much pigment as possible, I'm going to start using patting motions to blend the colors into each other. I decided to work in sections because I didn't want the colors to crease. For each color, you want to have a concealer brush, a packing brush, and a blending brush because you don't want to switch between the brushes for the different colors. Back again to set the purple and the eyeshadow on my eyes just to make sure it's emphasized and we don't lose that color or crease. Now that I'm putting down the last couple colors, I do want to make sure I start to shape the butterfly. With the packing brush and the shadows, I'm going to start setting the under eye area and blending the colors into each other. I found that patting motions is the best way to blend the colors into each other. With a darker green, darker blue, purple, and black, I'm going to start shading. Using the blending brush to blend and then the packing brush to emphasize that color again. applying a little bit of depth in the center as well so it doesn't look flat. Once I've added some shading, I'm going to apply some highlight to the center of the face. I find shadow to be a little bit more forgiving, so I'm going to use a black shadow with a flat brush to first outline the butterfly. Now that I have everything blended out, I'm going to use the flat brush and some black shadow to outline the butterfly and create the shape that I want so I can make sure that I'm staying within that shape. And clean it up with a makeup wipe. Back in with the shading to emphasize the shape of the butterfly. Now that I have a pretty good idea of the shape of the butterfly, I'm going to add a little bit more color and blend it out. Keep the makeup wipes handy because they are very much needed in this look. Creating the body of the butterfly in the center. I want my eyebrow area to blend seamlessly into the shape of the butterfly, and we are going to be adding jewels to that area later. With a small detailed brush and some of that black paint, I'm just going to start drawing, and I'm using the butterfly as the reference. I am also using the black liquid liner. I find it easy to just haphazardly just draw it all over my face and then go in and blend it out. It does make the lines that are very, very squiggly into pretty straight lines, and they end up blending into the color very nicely. This look does take a lot of back and forth, but it is pretty easy and I love the way it's turning out. After drawing out all the details, I went in with a blending brush just to blend out that line and make it look a little bit more crisp because, you know, your girl is not that steady-handed. I knew I definitely wanted to add jewels, so I'm going to use this black jewel and color it in right under as the face. And with some black liner and paint, don't forget the makeup wipe, I just perfect this area. Took me a while, but I got it down. Now for the jewels, these are just from Michaels and I'm applying them with some duo lash glue. To add some dimension and glitter, I'm using this Fenty Galaxy palette, which I really love, and it's super underrated. Gotta emphasize that highlight. Apply some liner and lashes and moving on to the second portion of the gems. I couldn't stop there. I had to apply these to my forehead. Smoked out a little purple liner and some of the purple glitter right under it. More sparkle, duh. And I added more stones by my eye. A blue-green lip had to happen. Added some butterfly clips to my hair and I am ready. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your family and friends because that really does help your girl out. Hit the subscribe button and hit the bell if you want to see any upcoming videos, and thank you so much for watching.